So I'll just kind of recap on a bit of a summary. So what's different? I think what's different is that we've got 3 layers of independent verification over and above the regulatory process that happened in May. So 3 additional layers of assurance in terms of the process that we've gone through. We've got 4 additional safety barriers and a long-term solution. So not just one safety barrier, but 4 applicable, valid, assured safety barriers that have been checked not only by the regulator, but by the 3 independent experts. So you've got layer upon layer of assurance and layer upon layer of a barrier. And that's quite different when you look at where we were in May last year. And we've needed that. We also needed the likes of Burdekin to help us ask the difficult question. Our job is oil and gas safety. You know, to and from work in a helicopter is part of that. But not one of us, well, apart from the helicopter operators and HSSG, have the competence from an engineering perspective to ask those difficult questions. So we had to pull in the necessary technical expert to give us that assurance. And we went away and did that, because that's the only way we can stand in front of you to say, what else have we done? So that was why we did it. And I think when you look at the 4 barriers, there's a really important 5th barrier that doesn't, show in the Swiss cheese model, and that's the pilots. We have, without any shadow of a doubt, highly professional, competent helicopter operators. But we've got pilots that under no circumstances are going to get in these aircraft if they believe they're putting themselves or their family at risk. And that's the most important barrier. They're not going to ask you to get in the back if they're not prepared to get in the front. And all the engineering and the good work we've done has to work for the pilots as well. They're flying much, much more frequently than I will and you will. And their safety is equally as important.